Good morning, students. Today I am teaching lesson number 3, part 2. Day before yesterday, on 31st, I taught you how elements are getting classified according to the Mendeleev's periodic table, and groups and periods, all that we have discussed nicely. Please watch this. I am starting from the part 2. See, problem number 3.1. What would be the IUPAC name and symbol for the element with atomic number 120? Okay, so you go through this and you see where it is coming, atomic number 120, and the name from table 3.4. The roots for 1, 2 and 0 are UN, BI and NIL respectively. Hence the symbol and the name respectively are UBN and UNBN. 3.4. Okay, in this way you can give the note. Now problem 2.3. How would you justify the presence of 18 elements in 5th period of the periodic table? Now n is equal to 5th. I am teaching you. See, they are asking 5th periodic table. 5th means n is equal to 5. So L is equal to n minus 1. 5 minus 1 means 4. 4 means 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So the available orbitals we can say 4d. N is equal to 5 means 5s, 5p, 5s, 5p and then 4d. So you are knowing the energy levels. 5s less than 4d less than 5p. The total number of orbitals available are 9. Okay. The 3 square, I taught you, n square, here 3, so 3 square means 9 orbitals. The maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated is 18. 9, so 9 multiplied by 2, that is 18. So 18 electrons are there in the 5th period. Okay, you can see the 5th period here. 5th period in this 2 for S, 10 for D, 6 for P. Okay, so 6, 10 and 2, total 18 number of electrons. In this way you can calculate. This one is 5s, 4d. Now we are starting our new topic, that is called electronic configuration and types of elements, SPDBF block. Now these whole of the Mendeleev's periodic table is divided into S block, P block, S block, P block, D block and F block. This one is S block, this one is D block, this one is P block and this one is F block, in 4 blocks. So systematically I am making you understand how these are classified. Okay. Now electronic configuration and the elements SPDF, the Aufbau principle, and the electronic configuration of atoms provides a theoretically foundation for the periodic classification. Okay. Now the elements in a vertical column of the periodic table substitute a group and exhibit similar chemical properties. See, this, in this way, this and this. See, 1s2, 2s1, 2s1 outermost orbit, 3s1, 4s1, 5s1 and 6s1. So in outermost orbital is common S, and outermost orbit possesses 1 electron. Like that I will teach you. First of all, see, the elements in a vertical column of a periodic table constitute a group and exhibit similar chemical properties. This similarity arises because these elements have the same number and same distribution of electrons in outermost orbitals. Now we can classify the elements into four blocks: S block, P block, D block and F block. Depending on the type of atomic orbitals that are being filled in electronics. In figure 3.3, the S block elements. Now I will show you. We are starting with the S block elements. See, this is our figure 3.3. This one first, called first and 2. See, S block is having S block filling of 2 electronics. So this one is commonly I will say first NS1 and NS2. So this one is NS1 and NS2. What is that? Outermost orbit is having 1s1, 2s2, 3s2, sorry, 2s1, 3s1, 4s1. Like that, here also outermost orbit 1s2, 2s2, 3s2, 4s2, 5s2, like that. 1s1, 1s2. So this one is first, this one is second. Okay. So these are called S block distribution. And the NS2 orbital electronic configuration belong to the S block elements. They are all reactive metals with low ionization enthalpies. They lose the outermost electron readily to form +1 electron in case of alkali metals or +2 ion in the case of alkaline earth metals. The metallic character and the reactivity increases as we go down the group. Because of high reactivity, they are never found pure in nature. The compounds of the S block elements, with the exception of these lithium and lithium beryllium, are predominantly ionic. See, in the outermost orbit, if one electron is there, 1s1, easily they will lose. So +1. In the second group, 1s2, easily they will lose 2 electrons. So they are having low ionization energy. Means just we will give a small heat or a small change, then they will easily lose rather than gaining. So they are having a electron losing capacity. Electron losing easily rather gaining. No gain, but loss. So due to this, they are very reactive. Like that, I will say you first element is lithium, sodium. See, sodium. You are knowing that sodium metal can't be kept like that. It is kept very effective. So easily outermost orbit will lose electron +1 electron and they will reactive. Like that, second one, they are called the alkali metals and they are called alkaline earth metals. Now, second, the P block elements. The P block elements comprises those belonging to group 13 to 18. Here, see, starting hydrogen, helium I taught you earlier, then lithium, beryllium, then this side, P block, 2p. 1p is not possible, only 1s. After that, the energy level is starting from 2s, then no D block. Earlier I taught you in the then hydrogen and helium, then 2p block elements: boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These, see here up to 2, they are losing. This one is +3, +4, +5, +6, +7 and inert. See, now this one is +3. How I will tell? See, boron +3. So to complete the octet, he need +5, total 8. So rather than gaining +5, it will easily lose 3 electrons. Like that, carbon in organic chemistry, I will teach you the tetravalency, how +4 or -4. He can lose also and he can gain also. So nitrogen +5 means losing 5 electronics is difficult, rather than they will gain 3 electrons. So gaining is minus and losing is plus. Okay. Now the 6 oxygen. Oxygen plus 6 and minus 2. So 6 electron, rather than they lose 6 electron, they will gain easily 2 electron. Fluorine plus 7 minus 1 to complete the octet. So 7 electrons to remove from the outermost orbital is difficult, high ionization energy, and easily they will gain. Okay, chlorine, they will gain and they will found chlorine 2 plus, like that. And last one is the inert. So for the p block, I want to say all the orbitals in the valence shell of the noble gases are completely filled by electrons, and it is very difficult to alter, yani change this stable arrangement by the addition or removal of electron. Here removing, and here addition, I taught you. So they are halogens. Now this preceding the noble gas family and two chemical important groups of non-metals, they are called halogen, group 17. Fluorine, I taught you. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, actinium. They will plus 7. They will not lose, but they will gain. Okay. So they are called the halogens or chalogens. These two groups of elements have highly negative electron gain enthalpies and readily add 1 or 2 electrons respectively to attain the stable noble configuration. Okay. The non-metallic character, they are metallic character and they are non-metallic. Why non-metallic? They are losing and they are gaining. So losing electrons, they are possessing the metallic character. Gaining, they are possessing the non-metallic character. So these were the called. And from the group, see, outermost orbitals are going to increase, like that I taught you, increase. So easily they will readily lose because they are very far from this electron 1s1 and 5n. So easily they will lose. So comparatively they are high electron affinity. Now next over is the D block metallic. Already I taught you that D block elements are called the transition elements. These are the elements of group 3 to 12. See, this one is 1, 2 and this one is 3 to 12. Why? Because D block is having 5, so total 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are characterized by filling of inner of orbitals by electrons and get therefore referred to as D block elements. These elements have the general outermost formula configuration n-1 D from 1 to 10 ns 5 minus 2. They are all metals. D block elements are all are metals. They mostly form colored ions, exhibit variable valencies, ionization states. They are having the character of paramagnetism and often by used as catalysis. However, zinc catalysis means you are knowing though who increases the rate of reaction. By adding catalysis, we can increase the rate of reaction. So they can do the fast reaction. However, zinc, cadmium and mercury, which have the EC n-1, D10, NS2, do not show most of the properties of transition elements. In a way, transition metals form a bridge between the chemically active metal of S block elements and the less active elements of group 13 and 14, and thus like the familiar with the transition elements. So they are in between these transition elements. Now our next topic is the F block elements. I taught you inner transition elements. So inner transition elements, they are kept separate because there is no place. So F block elements are having the 7 orbits, and by placing 2 electrons in each orbital, they are having 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. The F block elements. The two rows of elements of the bottoms of the periodic table we call the lanthanides, actinides. Transition elements, F block elements, they are all metals. Within each series, the properties of the elements are quite similar. The chemistry of the earlier actinide is more complicated than the corresponding lanthanides due to the large number of oxidation state. Oxidation state means +1, +2, +3, like that they are having 14 oxidation state. Actinide elements in radioactive. Many of the actinide elements have been made only in a nanogram quantities or even less by nuclear reaction, and the chemistry is not fully studied. The elements after uranium are called the transuranium elements. Now this example, the elements Z is equal to 107 and 120 have not yet been discovered. In which family group would we place these elements? So how we will find how they will be placed? We see from figure 3.2. In figure 3.2, that the elements with Z is equal to 107 would belong to the halogen family, and the electronic configuration would be this. The elements with Z is equal to 120 will be placed in group 2 alkaline earth metals and will have the electronic configuration this. So like that you can keep the new element which we will discover afterwards. Now the next character I will want to metals, non-metals and metalloids. Already I taught you these are the metals, these are the non-metals, and what are metalloids. In addition to displaying the classification of elements into 4 blocks, I taught you the elements can be classified metals, non-metals. In periodic table, metals are usually solid at room temperature. Mercury is an exhibition. Gallium and are very low melting points. Metal having highly melting points and boiling points. They are good conductor of heat. If I am saying copper, iron, they are good conductor of heat and electricity. And their metalloids can be flattened into the thin sheets and hammering and ductile. You are knowing, no? We can make wires and sheets from that. So in periodic table, they are poor conductor of heat. Non-metals here, these are non-metals. So what are the characters of non-metals? They are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Most non-metallic solids are brittle and are neither malleable and ductile. They can't be made in wires and sheets. The elements become more metallic as we go down to a group. The non-metallic character increases as one goes from left to right. See, here the metallic character from top to down is going to increase, and in periods the non-metallic character, the metallic character is going to decrease. So in groups it is increase and in periods it is going to decrease. Now what are the semi-metals? They show the properties of metals and non-metals are called semi-metals or metalloids. So I described you this side metals, non-metals and some are metalloids. Now problem 3.1. Considering the atomic number and position in the periodic table, arrange the following elements in increasing order of metallic character. Metallic character increases down a group. Okay, I said increases down a group and decreases as we go from. Hence the order of increasing metallic character is like that. So tomorrow we will learn another character of the periodic table. Okay.